This your boy Atlantic City, and this time we're going to take a look at Stephen Michael Holt. Now this kid apparently got 2 years in jail for coming to meet a 13-year-old. He was nearly caught in the Ohio sting, but was not invited on account of his age. He's 19, by the way, but that's fucked up because it sure wasn't a fucking problem for them to invite Richard Brault over, was it? Apparently his chat log is fairly harmless. I haven't read it, and he did not feature on the To Catch a Predator show. Let's take a look at Stephen Michael Holt.
Was it? My hat. Was it? Fix my hat. Was it? Down lower?
First off, you've been arrested for trying to fuck a 13-year-old. And while in the interrogation room, you want the cop to fix your hat? Huh. Now I've seen it all.
To the right.
No, not that far.
Not that far. That far?
Center.
He seems playful. He seems about as playful as Jerry Wayne Martin Nicosis.
What?
Centered.
Oh, you want it centered.
Yeah, my head's not back cockeyed.
Okay, there. Is that good?
That's fine.
Better?
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay, your name's Stephen? Okay, Stephen, my name is Leslie Floyd. I'm an investigator with the State Attorney's Office. And I've just got a couple of questions that I've got to ask you just to get some paperwork done. I was going to see if we were going
Just 1 second.
Okay, okay. First thing...
I've never seen this before, by the way. Fresh eyes. I've never seen this before. Didn't even know this guy existed until like 10 minutes ago.
thing that I was going to do, I'm going to read you what your rights are. Have you ever been arrested before?
Should they have already read his rights?
When I was really little.
When you were really little? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm still going to read them to you and explain them to you and make sure you understand it, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Law & Order's my favorite show.
Law & Order's your favorite show? That's one of my favorite shows, too. Okay. These are your rights. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say may be used as evidence.
Maybe they watched the same exact episode of Law & Order at the same exact time. Think about that.
Against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him with you now or at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. So basically what this is saying is that I want to talk to you and another investigator wants to talk to you, but you have the right to say no, that you want an attorney, or you have the right to go ahead and talk to us and that if any time you want to stop it, you can stop and ask for an attorney.
That's understandable.
Do you understand what your rights are?
Can you fix my hat?
Okay. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
I guess.
Why is she so much fucking louder than he is?
Okay.
Like,
Well,
fuck
like I
off.
said, basically,
I want to hear him, not you.
understand what your rights
Well, I
are?
want to hear you both at the same volume
Okay.
levels,
With
please.
these rights in mind, are you willing to talk
fucks.
to me?
I guess.
I guess.
Really.
Okay. Well, like I said, basically what this is saying is if you want to start talking, then you can, and we can talk to you at any time. If you want to stop it or you start to feel uncomfortable or anything like that, then you can always stop it and ask for an attorney.
About the past 20 minutes, I don't think anything else is going to change.
Okay. Well, basically what I'm asking is, are you going to talk to me or?
I guess.
I'll just have to pause it every time I talk, because he's so fucking low, I can barely even hear him.
Yes.
You will? Okay.
Like I said, there's not much I can say against myself.
And my voice is still louder.
All right,
than
well,
hers. Oh, not hers, though.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, what we're going to do is, like I said, anytime you decide that you don't want to talk, you just let us know and we'll stop talking if you want to have an attorney, and we'll quit talking about your charges. But even before we even start talking about that, I've got to get some other additional information from you. Let's see. Before I get started on
Additional
this.
information? You're in deep shit now, Michael. Holt. Stephen?
Okay, Stephen, is your name spelled with a V or a PH? And your middle name?
But he answered that question with such a quick response as if he was asked that particular question every single day of his fucking life.
Michael.
That one too, Michael.
And your last name?
Holt.
Holt.
H-O-L.
But this is the answer man. He's quick with the answers. I like this. This guy, he's not fucking around. He's not giving nobody the runaround. He's getting right to the fucking answers, and I like that shit.
T. What's your address, Stephen?
My permanent address or the address down here in Florida?
Well, what we'll do is we'll do a local address here. Are you just here visiting, or do
I go
you?
to school and all like that.
You go to school in Orlando? Okay. And so, are you there pretty much during the school year, and then you go?
I'm there year round.
Excuse me, just 1 minute.
What the fuck are you
Stephen, can
doing
I
in
get your hat for
Ohio?
just 1 minute, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Back for just a minute.
After all,
Don't worry, I'll-
no. What the fuck happened? After all that trouble of getting his hat in the correct position, they just rip it off his head like that shit didn't happen? What the fuck? That's fucking rude. I bet the woman that did that shit is pissed off about this too.
Stephen, can I get your hat for just 1 minute,
Like, I fucking touched this guy's hat.
please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What happened? Was it the same woman? It better not have been. That bitch.
Do
I go
you?
to school and all like that.
You go to school in Orlando? Okay. And so, are you there pretty much during the school year, and then you go?
I'm there
They sure as fuck better be taking his fucking picture or something.
year round.
Excuse me, just 1 minute. Stephen, can I get your hat for just 1 minute, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What the fuck do you want with his hat? Are you gonna check it for semen?
Back for just a minute. Don't worry, you'll be getting it back.
Don't want to lose that hat.
Let's see.
Why is everyone so nice?
I don't know why. Are you not used to when you got arrested before? Were they not nice?
Well, I was like,
He was arrested before, eh? Troublemaker we got on our hands. I'm not exactly sure what he was arrested for, but we might find out. I hope.
6. I got arrested for shoplifting. It wasn't like this.
Shoplifting? Steven, you bad egg.
So it's been quite a while.
And it's like expunged off my record. So
Well, at Law and Order, they're always nice, aren't they?
depends. Like,
Yeah, bitch, that's a fucking TV show. You know that.
you know, situation. I mean,
What the fuck you laughing at, bitch? This bitch. Fucking rude.
I did something.
Well, you know what? You're not resisting, and you're not being uncooperative, and so there's no reason for anybody here to not be nice. So, okay, I'm gonna start on this.
Do you live here?
No. Matter of fact, this isn't my office. I'm an
Do you live here? What kind of fucking question?
Investigator with the
What
state attorney's.
the reaction in his face. I mean, what did he see? Did he see an air mattress? What could he have seen to make him ask her if she lives there or not? Like, what?
Office, so I'm in Daytona. This is somebody else's office, and I think that has something to do with things that they supply to victims.
Wondering why.
I kind of wondered that too when I first saw it.
Don't patronize him.
Okay, Steven, do you go by Steven or Steve or
Whatever you want to call me. It's fine.
Steve.
what do your friends call you?
Steven.
Steven? Okay, just whatever.
Hey, you. Whatever comes to mind.
Okay, let's do your local address first.
Here in Orlando. Or in Orlando.
Yes. Okay, and that's in Orlando. What's the zip code?
32807.
And do you have a phone there?
I have my cell phone.
Okay, what's your cell phone number?
Do you want Kia? Can't you see I'm making a video?
Okay, and then what's your other address?
This must be how Lauren felt when Bud fucking wanted to fucking annoy him whenever he was talking to his precious princess. Spit it out, answer man. Why do you keep biting your lip?
And what's the phone number there?
Same as myself.
Okay. And where do you go to school? Do you work also, or are you just a full-time student?
I was a full-time student.
Okay. And what's the name of the school? Okay. And where is that? Do you know what street address?
Goddamn with these questions. Can't you Google that shit? Like, what the do you know what street address your college is located on? Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck off with that shit.
Do you know what the zip code is?
There's like 500 zip codes for Orlando.
Okay, well, we'll just leave that.
That's right. Leave her in the dark. Make her do the research herself. That's what I would do. She's got the resources to do so. Let her do the hard work. Let her do the digging.
What kind of school is that for?
It's like an advanced technical school. Like I go for film and digital arts.
Are you making claymations, Stephen?
Digital arts, film, recording arts, and a couple others.
I made some claymations.
And what is it that you're going for?
I made some claymations back in 2006, 2007. They fucking sucked. I gave up.
For film, that's pretty neat. Okay, what's your date of birth?
5/21/87.
And how old are you?
I think.
Okay, I've got that signature certificate.
19.
My license number?
Yeah.
It's on the bottom left.
Where is it?
Like underneath the picture. It should be there somewhere. Like above the expiration. I think.
Oh,
You know, so this guy didn't show up to the house. He wasn't even invited. How fucking rude is that? They didn't even invite this poor man to meet the decoy. So, I mean, we're gonna have to see where we go from here. We still got like half the video left, but there's a lot of questions that I have at this point. I mean, they even said his chat log wasn't. What was the word that was used? His chat log was fairly harmless. So I'm curious to see what he got 2 years in jail, but for what? If he had a harmless chat, he didn't even show up to the house. He wasn't even invited. Like, what the fuck? Let's see where we go, though.
yeah, I see it.
After filling out a bunch of loan forms and stuff, I figured it'd be easier just to memorize it than I did.
Yeah, it's easy to think things.
Let's see, man.
Whatever happened to handcuffs? Are these like cable ties or something?
They're called flex cuffs, and anytime that somebody's making like multiple arrests, instead of
Flex
using handcuffs, because each police officer has their own handcuffs,
I guess it makes sense. They can carry a lot more of them.
yeah, they can carry a lot more of them, and they don't worry about getting those back. Whereas if they,
The right one's like cutting off my circulation.
okay, just a second,
And they need no key, I assume.
and I'll check them and see. Sometimes they're too tight, or if you're sitting back on them, then it's gonna
I'm trying
push.
not to, because like when I put strain on the right one, it like makes it hurt a little.
Aww.
Okay, you're 5'10".
Ish, I think. I'm not
Ish.
How much
What
do you
is it?
weigh?
About 181.
Your eyes are blue.
Yeah, I think.
I think. Where were you born?
You're looking at them, woman. How lazy are you?
Columbus, Ohio.
Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, where are they?
Neither arm. Either.
One on both,
Yeah, like, popular tattoo spot right there.
like on your bicep, one on each side? What do you have on your right side?
My right side is a Mario.
What's a Mario?
Like Mario Brothers.
Oh, okay.
left
Mario.
side is a dragon symbol.
I'm not laughing that he has Mario Brothers. I'm laughing that he said, "What do you?" And she was like, "What do you have?" He's like, "A Mario." What the fuck?
I'll tell you exactly what it was, but you have to know.
Does he got Luigi on the other arm? If he doesn't, well, that's fucked up, man. People forget about Luigi already enough. It's about time we give Luigi the credit he deserves.
Okay.
Personally, I've always believed Luigi was the brains behind the plumber business, but it's just me.
So it's like a dragon, though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like a circle dragon type things. Look at it.
That's all right.
Don't believe me.
No, that's fine. Okay.
I think that interview woman wants to fuck. I mean, probably not, but I think she wants to fuck.
Just a minute, another investigator will come in and we'll go through everything and let you know exactly what the charges are. Do you have any questions while we wait?
Probably gonna miss a lot of school, aren't I?
Well, maybe not. No. What's going to happen is tonight you'll go out to the jail. You'll go out to the Flagler County Inmate Facility,
That's expected.
and in the morning you'll see a judge, and the judge will set a bond. And then when you get your bond, you can bond out, and then when you have court
How does
again.
that process work? My friend, he got arrested in Georgia for speeding, and he had to post bond. But I watched Law and Order stuff, but I have no idea how that stuff works.
Generally, what happens is once you've got a bond that's set, if you go through like a bail bondsman, generally it's 10% that you have to pay if you've got collateral. So, if you're it'd be 10% of the total, but you'd have to have collateral.
So what do I do if, since I'm a student and none of my family lives out here, what do I do?
Well, you'd be able to get in touch with your family to see if they could help you out with bond. If you didn't have the money yourself to do the bond, then they could wire the money or get it and have them get in touch with the bondsman and go through that way. And generally, like I said, it's 10%, but it's whatever the bondsman says. But generally, it's 10% plus collateral, whether it be a car, a house, or whatever, and that just ensures that you're going to show back up for court when you go back to court. If you can't post bond, collateral is usually like something that you have to put up.
Right. Would you put up money or put up collateral?
Well, you got to put up some money. It'd be
Getting a fucking lesson plan in bail right now. I have nothing to say at this point.
like I said, generally it's 10%. That would be money, and then you would have to have something else to back whatever they're not making you pay for.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
That's how that works. So if the bail's what on each?
Okay, I'm beginning to think that description lied, because this interview is interesting in how the police treat a young and fairly weak person in the interview room, letting him hang himself. He's yet to say anything about meeting someone 13 or talking to someone 13 on the internet in 12 fucking minutes. That hasn't been brought up once. He hasn't been incriminated at this point. What the fuck? How is he hanging himself? I mean, there's still 2 minutes left. 2.5 minutes left. He could still fuck himself over, but we've already went 12 minutes and they haven't even fucking brought up what he's even there for. Too worried about his fucking zip code.
Stream $100,000. You have to pay 10, and then have to have a house fee or something.
And so, yeah, it's something else to put up against that.
Has he always been that red? seemed like he just got real red all of a sudden. I guess he was always a red-faced fuck, but tomato face.
And then you would have to have something else to back whatever they're not making you pay for.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
So that's that works. So if the bail's like go on the extreme, like $100,000, you have to pay 10, and then like have to have like a house fee or something.
And so, yeah, it's something else to put up.
Just speculation here, but being that he brought up 100,000 and then said have to pay 10,000 so nonchalantly, it leads me to believe that he comes from a fairly wealthy family. But speculation
Against that.
because if he was worried about like Mr. Saffras or whatever, Saffron, whatever the fuck his name was, he was real worried. So he would have probably shit if they said his bail was gonna end up being like $1,000. He had to pay 1,000. He would have probably shit. But this guy's like, the way he said it's acting like 10,000 is not gonna be a fucking problem. That's why I say this. Could very well be wrong, but.
Thank you. So you got arrested when you were 6?
Yeah.
How did you get arrested at
6?
6?
I was like 6 or 7. I skipped school.
Uh-huh.
And I went to like Kmart or something. And
Kmart? Fucking troublemaker. I told you this guy was up to no good. He's a troublemaker.
I decided to be.
Skip school to go to Kmart. That's the fucking rendezvous of the century. Skipping school to go to Kmart. Every kid's dream.
Awesome if I have to pay for stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked out and like got met by the Supreme Police.
Oh, so you robbed the Kmart when you were 6.
Wow.
I didn't like throw me in jail or
Badass.
anything. They just like took me in the car and
Yeah.
then they like showed me my rights. I had the initial.
I remember being like, I don't know if I was 6. I might have been like, I have no fucking idea how old I was. I was definitely still in the single digits though. And I was at Payless with my mom, and I remember they had these book sacks for sale. Like, they were just book sacks. I don't remember what kind of book sacks they were, but I think they were like cartoon themed or some shit. Well, each book sack came with like sunglasses. And I remember I took the fucking sunglasses from one of the book sacks and waltzed out that bitch with it. I was real young. But, yeah, I did that shit. I don't remember what happened to them sunglasses. Huh. Well, that's that. I don't even know why I said that shit.
And then basically my grandma came.
You know what? Thinking about it, I don't even remember what was the point of doing it. Why did I do it? I didn't need sunglasses. I probably didn't even want them. What was wrong with me?
Picked me up. That was about it. And I went to court. And, like up there they have I think it's called like intervention or something.
Okay.
Like, so you don't actually have to see a real judge. It's like a judge for underage kids.
Okay.
And we just went and saw her, and I can't remember. It's like I'll think eventually, but they're like the in-between.
Hi.
Come on
Hey,
in.
Stephen. I still have your hat, so don't worry.
Okay.
I'll switch places with you. And
Okay.
My prize hat.
I promise you,
This is like
nothing will happen to your hat.
circulation.
So, are you excited about the big game?
Yeah.
Here, I tell you what, if you try to stop wiggling with these, it's going to be a lot better for you. Okay? Because they're actually very loose. I know they're not comfortable.
Try it now.
I know.
Oh yeah, Ohio State and Florida.
Yeah.
It's not really going to be a game.
Oh yeah, you think Ohio's going to take them?
No offense to you Florida people.
None taken. None taken. I think you're probably right. I hate to admit it. But, anyway, we've gotten some of your information, and the reason that we wanted to talk to you is to give you an opportunity to let us know what's going on with you and what brought you to Flagler Beach tonight.
I spoke too soon. So next time we're going to maybe possibly get to see Mr. Stephen Michael Holt hang himself, as it was put in the description of the video that I obtained this footage from. Shout out to the Cappening channel. But yeah, this was part 1 of Stephen Michael Holt's police interview. And I'll catch you next time. I'm not gonna really give an analysis or whatever the fuck, whatever I do is called, because we don't have the full story yet. So, gonna reserve judgment for whenever he finally starts talking about what he did, what led him to Flagler Beach. I think that was the place. This is your boy Atlantic City. I'm up out of here.